Yes, respected dignitaries, honorable judges, and the vibrant youth of my beloved state, a very warm good afternoon to you all. I am Priya Chakravarti from the beautiful Gumati district, a student of Netaji Subhash Mahavidyalaya. My topic is 75 years of the Indian Constitution, a journey of rights, duties, and progress. लहू से सींचा था इस धरती को, तब जाकर संविधान बना था। कई कुर्बानियों के बाद ये गणतंत्र महान बना था। लहू से सींचा था इस धरती को, तब जाकर संविधान बना था। कई कुर्बानियों के बाद ये गणतंत्र महान बना था। ये केवल नियमों का माला नहीं, ये रणबंकुरे की शान है। हर पन्ना इसका गर्जना है, हर शब्द में तूफान है। Today I stand before you not just as a speaker, but as a voice of my generation, full of dreams, aspirations, and a deep commitment to progress. As we celebrate 75 years of the Indian Constitution, as we celebrate 75 years of the Indian Constitution, we do not honor a book of laws. We honor a vision, a struggle, and a progress. 26 जनवरी 1950 ये वो ऐतिहासिक लम्हा था जब भारत ने लोकतंत्र की नींव पर अपना स्वर्णिम भविष्य रखा। ये सिर्फ एक तारीख नहीं, ये भारत के नए सूरज की पहली किरण थी। The day India found its heartbeat, its guiding light, and a deep commitment to progress. Indian Constitution grants us rights, the right to freedom, equality, and education. But do we ever stop and think about our duties? Friends, look around. India is no longer just a nation, it is a global powerhouse. We have sent Chandrayaan to the moon, we are leading in technology, and we are a strong democracy. But let's be honest with ourselves. Is success only about development? Or is it about how responsible we are as citizens? Dr. B.R. Ambedkar once said, I measure the progress of a community by the degree of progress which women have achieved. नारी प्रगति ही राष्ट्रिष्ठ प्रगति यदि न्यायः सर्वत्र न दृश्यते तर्हि स्वतन्त्रता केवलं शब्दमात्रम् जाति धर्म वेदो नास्यते संविधाने च मूल्यः गृहीतव्यः तदा एव सत्यं भारतीयत्वं भविष्यति. Today we don't just celebrate, we commit to honor our rights, fulfill our duties, and build a nation that is not just strong, but just united and unstoppable. India will rise, lead, and never back down. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
ধন্যবাদ প্রিয়া চক্রবর্তীকে। পরবর্তী অংশগ্রহণকারী অনামিকা শর্মা।
My name is Anamika Sharma from Government Degree College, Sambalpur, representing Bhalai Tripura. Today I am going to speaking about one thing. 11 संकल्प of संविधान दिवस. जमीन पे घर बनाया परस्पर चोरी होते हैं, जमीन पे घर बनाया परस्पर चोरी होते हैं. हमारी खुशनसीबी भी तो देखो, हम भारत पे रहते हैं. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a country where sage Ved Vyasa has written the Mahabharata. On the other hand, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar has designed the constitution, the longest constitution and the written constitution of the world, the Testament of India. Our Honorable Prime Minister has mentioned 11 places for the future of development of the nation. Our Honorable Prime Minister has highlighted the development of growth, especially in the sectors of every society, where no one be left in every section. Especially the youth, the women, and everywhere, in every village, there should be education, everything. Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, that means everyone supports everyone's development. And should be respectful to our constitution, and we have to take care that we will not use constitution as a weapon in political clubs. Being an Indian, on we have to be proud on our culture, tradition, and heritage. Because we have seen our ancient texts like Vedas, Mahabharata, Ramayana, and some festivals like Diwali, Durga Puja, and many more give the core of India and the deepest culture and heritage. So, women lead development, which means women to come out from your house, from your village, from your country to show your capability on every question. From our Tripura, Deepa Karmakar, she is the shining example of women lead development. She represents our Tripura, our India in the international Olympic Games. We have seen more girls like Rinki Chakma, who has the first modeling in from Tripura in 2017. Next, um, One Nation, Supreme Nation. One Nation and Supreme Nation. Our Modi ji fulfills central with his central uh, vision to combine the nation with the universe. At the end, I want to recall the words of our Bachchan ji. ये भारत कोई भूमि का टुकड़ा नहीं, ये जीता जागता राष्ट्र देश है। ये अर्जन का भूमि है, ये सर्जन का भूमि है।
Thank you, Anamika. The next is Shomodip Pal.
Set. Greetings, Honorable Chair, esteemed dignitaries, and fellow patriots. I, Shomodip Pal, from Ambedkar College, Potikrai, representing Unaguri district, stand here today to speak up on 75 years of Constitution, a journey of right, duties, and progress. Today, we gathered here not just to celebrate a constitution, but a triumphant symphony. Let me explain. Just imagine 1.4 billion instruments, each playing a unique note yet harmonizing into one single anthem of justice, liberty, and fraternity. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's our constitution. It does provide us rights to amplify our voice, but remember that rights come with certain responsibilities as well. When our constitution confers upon us the right to equality, it also expects us to abide by it while respecting its ideals and institution. Yes, a comedian in our country has the freedom of speech and expression, but this does not grant him the opportunity, the right to demean or undermine the dignity of a woman. Yes, yes, our constitution calls us to unite and rally for our cause, but again, that's not a free pass for us anyway to unleash brutal violence or vandalize our own streets. Our constitution grants all of us the freedom to practice our own faith while warning us against imposing our convictions on others. It encourages us to cultivate a scientific mind, but at the same time, it also reminds us to protect our earth in which we thrive. Yes, yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's our constitution, sprawling from the icy peaks of Ladakh to the sun-drenched shore of Kanyakumari, from the wind-swept deserts of Gujarat to the lush valleys of Arunachal Pradesh, binding us all for 7 long decades. But as the saying goes, change, ladies and gentlemen, is the only constant. And so does our constitution as our nation evolves. While First Amendment broke the feudal structures, the Seventh cemented India's federal structure. While 10th, 12th, 13th, and 14th Amendment reflected India's effort to address territorial integration and statehood demands, 21st, 71st, and 92nd Amendment indicated India's commitment to linguistic pluralism and cultural preservation. While 42nd Amendment provided free legal aid to poor, 103rd introduced reservation for EWS, 106th Amendment, ladies, amplified your voice in the government are not just mere ink on the parchment, but a promise to deliver ink, to deliver justice to the people, a pledge to keep our democracy alive. And so I call upon the youth today to stand firm in these ideals, for in these unwavering ideologies of our constitution lies the very soul of the largest democracy of the world. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Thank you.
Thank you, Somadip. Now, we are taking a very short break.
Not now. After confronting 17 numbers.
Okay, sir.
Then they will go.
Okay, sir.
Next chapter. Huh?
The next is Rajashri Pal.
Hello. Hello.
Namaskar. A very good afternoon to the gathering of the luminaries, the respected jury members, Honorable Speaker, sir, and above all, my fellow competitors and the audiences on the above podium. Today, it gives me immense pride and honor in announcing that I, Rajarshi Pal, a proud citizen of India, and above all, a student of Ram Thakur College of Agartala, West Tripura, currently pursuing a bachelor's degree in English literature, has been given this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to speak in this respected and honorable State Legislative Assembly House of Tripura. So I would like to begin my saying on the topic, the 11th Sankalp of the Samvidhan Divas, a pledge to strengthen the constitutional values of India. I would like to begin by saying a short poem that has been self-written by me. 2 साल 11 महीने और 18 दिन का ये परिश्रम नहीं था बहुत आसान, लेकिन ये बन गई भारतवर्ष के इतिहास की एक सुनहरी दास्तान। भीमराव अंबेडकर ने रचा था ये संविधान, लोकतंत्र का मंदिर, सारे देश और विश्व का अभिमान। सच्चाई और भलाई का जिसमें है विधान, वही तो है भारतवर्ष का संविधान, वही तो है भारतवर्ष का संविधान। We are after all Indians, the Bharatvasis. Bharatvarsh is known to be one of the celebratory countries all over the world, and we celebrate each and every event with great zeal and enthusiasm, be it the 15th of August or 26th of January. We are often familiar with the famous saying, we the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular and democratic republic, and to ensure to all of its citizens justice, liberty, equality and fraternity. These are the sayings from the preamble of the largest living document of the entire world, consisting of 448 articles, 12 schedules, 25 parts, and giving to all of its citizens a series of 7 fundamental rights and 11 fundamental duties. Yes, this is the Samvidhan of our country, the Constitution of India. What does Samvidhan mean? It has been derived from the combination of the two Sanskrit compound words, sama, which means together, and vidhan, which means making an arrangement binding together. It was on 26th of November 1949 that the Constitution of India was adopted. And since that day, every year 26th of November is celebrated as a Samvidhan Divas all over India. It was in occasion of that respective event that on 14th of December 2024, our Prime Minister Modi ji, the trailblazer in the Indian politics, took 11 pledges to strengthen the constitutional values. What were those? First, to perform the duty as assigned by the Constitution, be it the citizen of India or any part of the government. Second, to ensure that the progress reaches each and every remotest areas of the country, thus highlighting the principle of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. Third, to inculcate the spirit of zero tolerance against any form of corruption. Fourth, to have a deep pride in our cultural values and legal system. Fifth, to get abhorration of the ideas and institutions of slavery. Sixth, to get rid of the family politics and hereditary systems in our country. 7, to give utmost respect to the Constitution and never to use it as an instrument for pursuing our evil deeds. 8, to lead women-led development. 9, to instill the value that Rajya ka vikas se hi hoga Rashtra ka vikas. 10, to always believe that Constitution follows the path of truth and honesty. Last but not the least, to make India Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat. Our Prime Minister also said that Constitution stands for hope, where H stands for hope, O for opportunity, P for people's participation, and E for equality. I would like to conclude by saying that thank you for giving me this opportunity. But I cannot help but say that the 2 lines of Jijendralal Rai, Emon deshti kothao khuje pabe na ko tumi, সকল দেশের রানী সে যে আমার জন্মভূমি। ধন্যবাদ। জয় হিন্দ, জয় ভারত।
অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ রাজর্ষি পালকে। এবার শুভজিৎ চক্রবর্তী।
Hello. Greetings, Honorable Speaker, sir, respected jury, and the august gathering here. Myself, Shubhajit Chakraborty from Gomut District, Tripura, representing the enormous youth exuberance of India. Today, I'm speaking on 75 years of India's Constitution, a journey of rights, duties, and progress. Yatho dharmo tatho jaya. Where there is righteousness, there is victory, says the Mahabharata. India is the sacred land of dharma. And after 700 years of brutal foreign rule, the greatest minds of this nation dedicated 3 long years to craft a constitution that embodies the very spirit of dharma: justice, equality, and liberty for all. In the 75 years since her conception, this enlightened document has ascended India from a exploited colony to the world's largest democracy, unified a nation that has broken on communal lines, uplifted the marginalized for millennia, and created Ek Bharat, Shreshth Bharat. Today, the Indians sleep knowing that their dreams are empowered by the Constitution, live knowing that their rights are secured by the Constitution, and die knowing that the rights of their posterity are guaranteed by the Constitution. Today, as the nation marches towards the Vikshit Bharat, it is the rights that the Constitution has provided us that is enabling this progress. What started as an umbrella of 6 most crucial fundamental rights has expanded into a grand canopy of rights that empowers every section of the society. Abolition of untouchability, recognition of third gender rights, reservation for the backward caste, prohibition of manual scavenging, and bodily rights of women, everything has been brought into the fold of the fundamental rights. At the same time, the institutionalization of public interest education, right to education, right to health, right to clean environment, and right to privacy has made India a just, inclusive, and progressive society. Honorable Speaker, sir, rights don't alone make a constitution or make a developed nation. The beauty of our constitution is that it even guides us on what it expects from us, our 11 fundamental duties. But fundamental duties are not mere words. They need to manifest in action. When a student embodies the spirit of science, when a citizen votes, when an individual maintains cleanliness or respects the dignity of neighbors or dignity of the women, our fundamental duties come into existence. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar had once said, however good a constitution may be, if those who are implementing the constitution are bad, it will prove to be bad. In the 75 years of the constitution, it has done its part. But today, the journey is not over. The India of tomorrow needs us to be committed to our duties, strengthening democracy, protecting freedoms, and upholding justice for all. And with Dharma by our side and the Constitution guiding us, victory will be ours. Victory will be of a Vikshit Bharat. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
এই সভা বেলা 1:05 পর্যন্ত মুলতবি রইল।
All the participants, please remain seated in your place. Honorable Speaker, sir, honorable jury member, dignitaries, we will meet again in 13:05. Thank you.
না না, এমনি তার ইচ্ছা করলে হাঁটাহাঁটি করতে পারে, ওয়াশরুম যেতে পারে, ঠিক আছে কিনা?
ওকে স্যার, ওকে, হ্যাঁ, জল খেতে পারো, ওয়াশরুমে গেলে সেরে চলে এসো, আমরা 1:05 আবার শুরু করব। থ্যাংক ইউ।
একটা ছোট্ট বিরতি নেওয়া হলো। আপনারা যারা আছেন এখানে সবাই রিফ্রেশ হতে পারেন। ইউ ক্যান ইউজ বাথরুম, টয়লেট।
Sraksa lelamu sabuk ni bechibo participant rokno koijao haksalo thangyawi norok kisamisa washroom rogo thangi mannai tei tui rok nangi mannai haksalo ta thangdi haino hai diporni damsate shoti bani sibi o achuklai mung haino hai chengjak finai।
একটা পাঁচে আমরা আবার সবাই এখানে আসব। আবারও সকলের কাছে অনুরোধ করছি, 1:05 আমরা এখানে সবাই উপস্থিত থাকব। ধন্যবাদ।
hello, 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 check, hello, wait, wait, hello, hello, check, hello.
যথারীতি আমাদের বিরতির সময় শেষ হতে আসছে। একটা 5 বাজে। আপনারা আস্তে আস্তে চলে আসুন আপনাদের নির্দিষ্ট জায়গায়।
Joto participant rokno koi nai norok ni achuk thayo achuk di tabuk ni bising kono chengjak nai tiri ni te kesha panda norok joto no koyo norok ni khatijak achuk thayo achuk nani bagui tabuk no dipor ni damsatei shoti ba tamnani nai dongo tabuk no chengjak nai haino hai o panda norok joto no koi nai norok ni jani achuk thayo achuk nani bagui
যারা পার্টিসিপেশনে আছেন আপনারা আস্তে আস্তে চলে আসুন। আমাদের জুরি মেম্বার্সরা উপস্থিত হয়ে গেলেই আমরা এগিয়ে নিয়ে যাব আমাদের সেকেন্ড রাউন্ড।
juri ni member rok tabuk no hai sokai nai norok joto no jani khatijak achuk thayo achuk nani bagui
check
khabai kobogo
Hello. Hello, check. Hello. Hello.
Borong gerang tuksong rangsak ni takhu bukhu norok joto tiri ni kok narak nai kereng rok tiri ni participant rok norok joto no koyo norok ni jani khatijak achuk thayo achuk nani bagui tabuk no juri ni member rok phai sokai nai norok joto no koyo norok ni khatijak achuk thayo achuk nani bagui joto no belai keno hambai Borong gerang tuksong tini ni juri ni member jeng joto no saibano haifano jeng muitu satan firano tini ni juri ni member tongo tini hasteni berai khiri tei chamung tei alaida bedek ni mantri borong gerang muchang Sushanto Chaudhary sir apno karibo tongo bolong tei science and technology ni মন্ত্রী বরম গ্রাং মুচাং অনিমেষ দেববর্মা স্যার তাই আপনো কারিব তঙ্গ যিনি হাস্তেনি tangnok kotorni adong eba MLA borom grang muchang ontara sarkar mochangjuk ontara sarkar tei abono karibotongo tinini songsajak pandao jurini tei khoroksa member jini tangnok kotorni adong eba MLA borom grang muchang Abhishek Debrai sir borok sakpaibai mani ulono tinini tabukni second session ni panda chengjaknai norok jotono koyo norokni khatijak achuk thayo achuknani bagui.
My dear participants and the respected dignitaries and audience, may I have your attention please? I have a very interesting information to share with you all. This program is being telecast live in the YouTube channel, in the Facebook page of Department of Youth Affairs and Sports, Government of Tripura, and also from the channel of Tripura Legislative Assembly.